welcome everyone to Plocan. I hope you've arrived safely and had a good trip. I hope you will have a great time here at Plocan, and I hope that you'll stay a little bit longer than the 2 days and enjoy yourselves. Unfortunately, there's going to be a little bit of rain arriving on Saturday. It's a very rare low depression arriving, so there might be a sprinkling of rain, but in Gran Canaria that disappears very fast. So we've come to the end of a 4-year project. I'd like to just congratulate everyone at a huge effort to get here. It's been a very long project. I was speaking to Ruth last night, and Ruth said, you know, we've succeeded despite COVID. And for many of us, we only met at the kickoff meeting, and that was our only chance to say hello. And now we're at the closing event. Some of us did meet at Lisbon, but not everyone. So this is actually the first time that some of us have met each other. So 4 years, 2 years preparation, and 2 years implementation. So the first 2 years were difficult years, difficult getting to know each other, getting established, getting to know the subject matter of what we're intended to do. But we got through those 2 years, and then Indrani joined us on the 3rd year, and the 3rd year was the start of the implementation phase, and we went into 3rd gear straight away. So I think we've really succeeded in achieving a very highly successful project. We've got, you know, each case study achieved almost 30 interventions and institutional changes. There's 29 deliverables, almost delivered, but they will be delivered on time by the end of the project. And we've got 5 great exploitables, which we're going to exploit at the end of the project. So I'm going to, again, just to thank Indrani for driving the project, for driving us all to perfection. I think the excellence bar that we've achieved because of Indrani's enthusiasm is much higher than we anticipated, and we've achieved an excellent project. So I'd like a round of applause to thank Indrani for. So next to thank is our hard-working academics, and particularly our work packet leaders. It's been a lot of scope to cover, even though we've had 4 years. It was a very ambitious project and a very tight budget. But we've managed to achieve a very robust survey template and process that CNR have driven. Then we've got an audit template, a whole series of interventions, 70 interventions as generic interventions, a monitoring and evaluation template. So these all have been successfully designed and implemented and available for other projects to use. Then I'd like to next thank our 5 case studies. These are Plocan, Mare, Wavec, IUML, and Swansea. With very low budget, they have cooperated with the project and done a huge amount of effort in institutional change. I think all the case studies will agree that the challenge of what they had to achieve was much greater than anticipated, and it took a huge amount of effort to implement the changes that they wanted to change. Finally, our very precious QH, our Quadruple Helix, our industry, policy, citizens, hugely valuable to the project. We wanted to integrate them into the project. It was difficult, but we did it, and we persisted. And it's also a huge sort of thanks to our QH to stay with us through because they've had very busy times, difficult times of COVID and business pressures, but they still stayed with us. So much thanks. So finally, this is a closing summit, not only just a discussion of what we've done, but it's a sharing and a discussion, and it's a conference. So we've got some fantastic speakers here, and again, huge thanks to Indrani. It's almost exclusively Indrani's design and invitation and her ideas on the speakers. So, and I think I've heard multiple times that this is a very, very impressive lineup of extra speakers, experts that are coming to discuss our project and to continue our learning. So finally, at the end of the project, we will be launching the GRRIP community. The GRRIP community will be the next new community on the Marina platform, and a huge thanks to CNR for a huge amount of effort that they've done to integrate GRRIP and they will be presenting a very exciting video on all the features of how GRRIP will be migrating to Marina.